Alright guys, going to be installing the Cobb performance package. I think it's called a stage 1 technically, on the 06 Outback XT today. Did the trade-in program, getting rid of the V2 for the V3. As you can see right here, it's a bit bigger. You can monitor 6 functions on there, 6 gauges versus just the one with the V2, and the V3 you can set it to shut on and off with your key, which is nice. So if you're starting fresh, you can skip forward a little bit. I'm going to show you first, in case you guys don't know, how to uninstall the V2 so that we can install the V3. So obviously plug in, as with my car, as with most vehicles and people watching this video, should be under the driver's side kick panel here, OBD2 plug. Connect the other end to the Accessport V2, let it power up, go to uninstall, okay, yes, turn the ignition on, and it says, oh, sorry about the flash here, it says to connect the green test mode plugs, which some cars, they're tucked down under the driver's side. My car, as well as most Outback XTs, should be over on the passenger side here. I just flipped back my floor mat and had to peel back the carpet just way up front there by the firewall. And you can see those 2 green connectors. So they want us to plug it in, which we'll do that right now. All right, plugged in, and I could hear something click in the dash, so I'm assuming we made good connection there. And now it's just initiating the uninstall, so we're going to sit and wait for a minute. Alrighty, now it says to disconnect the green test mode connectors, so we're going to do that now. There we go, and hit OK. Uninstall successful. Please turn the ignition key off to complete. Turn that off, hit OK. And it just goes to a default screen, hit OK, and now it's totally uninstalled and unlocked. So if you're moving up to the V3 like I am, you're good to ship this back to Cobb the way it is, or sell it private party. It's no longer locked to your ECM. So we're going to unhook that V2 cable from the OBD2 and plug in the new V3 cable and get that going. Alright, V3 cable plugged in to the tuner itself, and down there at the OBD2, here's the main screen, just like the other one, but bigger and better. Hit OK, and go down to install if it's not already there. Obviously here's the up and down. Hit OK on install. Key in the on position. They want you to confirm this is the vehicle you ordered it for, so you're not putting a STI tune or something crazy on your Outback or LGT. Not sure what differences there would be, but it's all good, so we're hit OK. I'm gonna guess they want the green test connectors probably. Oh, nope, they want us to pick what tune first, so we have an anti-theft mode, economy mode, which I might actually give that a shot and see what happens. But for now, I've got the, we're putting the SF intake Cobb on the car, as well as I have catless exhaust. Just put the nameless performance on there, so, and I'm running 93 octane, so we're gonna go down to stage 2, 93 SF, because I believe SF is their intake. So we're gonna go stage 2, 93 octane with the intake. And I also have a valet mode. Alright, stage 2, 93. Okay. Okay. And now they want you to plug the green test connectors in again. So here we go. again, all plugged in. It'll do its own thing. I believe the first portion here, it's backing up your factory ECM data, just in case. You got to retune it back to stock, obviously, for if you take the tuner off, or if something gets messed up with the tuning, or if you decide to get a newer tuner eventually, or a different one. While this is doing its thing, I figured I would just 70%. Show you, it has like an error message up here on your odometer that will go away. I think that is just there when those green connectors are plugged in, or while the tuner is doing its thing. Alright, it just finished its backup, and now it's doing the actual tune right. So I thought I'd also take the time to go over the mounts here. This is the old V2 mount. It was a vent clip style. It was okay, but I mean, I'd prefer one that doesn't block the air vent if you have that on, and it does have some side-to-side play, which gets annoying if you're taking some hard corners. The V3 came with this 3M, hard to see, 3M sticky pad mount, which everybody says it sucks. They say the first hot day it peels off. Plus, I mean, let's be honest, there's not really a good place to stick that thing. I mean, I could maybe put it here. I mean, I wouldn't really want it anywhere in this area, because obviously my knees would hit it, and I'm not real keen on putting it right here in front of a vent, like I said. So I actually went on Amazon and ordered up for 12 bucks a suction cup mount for the V3, which, you know, there's mixed reviews on that. I mean, it's got a 5-star rating, but a couple of 2-star ratings that said the suction cup did not hold. Everybody else said it was doing good, so I'm gonna go ahead and I ordered that up, and I'll let you guys know how well that holds. All right, so turn the ignition off. Hit OK if it doesn't start on its own. Now I want you to disconnect the green connectors. Again, I know. Hit OK. Key to the on position. Hit OK. And back off again for 15 seconds before starting the vehicle. So anyway, had the ignition off for 15 seconds, and I've noticed with the access ports, you also want to turn the key to the on position for a little while, like 5-10 seconds after the initial, you know, your first time installing it. You don't have to do this every time you go to turn your car on, but after it tells you to wait 15 seconds with the key off, turn it on position for 5 to 10 seconds, because if you just go to crank it right away, it'll just crank and it won't start. So I've had the ignition in the on position now for probably 10 seconds. You can see the error message is gone now. We're going to start it up. Everything's good. Idle's pretty smooth. No engine lights or anything. And like I said, I ordered that suction cup mount because nobody likes that sticky pad one. So now that this thing is on, we can monitor our gauges, all that fancy schmancy stuff. We've got performance, which you can measure 0 to 60, quarter mile, dyno, troubleshooting, tuning, uninstall. We're gonna go to setup right now. Auto on off, that's with your key. So yeah, we want that on. Same with low battery shutdown. So if your car is low on power for some reason, it'll cut power to this, so it won't drain it down. We've got languages, English. I don't know why it kicked me back there. Units, reset, all that fun stuff. So that's it. The tune is set to the car. You're good to go. You can play around with the performance section, do what you want, set up your gauges, which ones you want to monitor. Pretty self-explanatory, so I won't go too in-depth with that. We're also not sure if I mentioned this or not, but it sends a message when you first program this that says to connect to your computer or check their website or whatever it says. Check from time to time for updates, because that'll keep the tune in pristine condition. You know, any issues people have, they might correct the tune, rewrite it. You can download it, put that tune on your car, and it might help you out in some situations. Alright, well that's it for the Accessport V3 install. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, make sure to hit that like button. If you want more videos like this, hit subscribe, and thanks for watching.